Stabley here, and today we're going to talk about doing endurance events with a less than perfect body. As we all know, my body went from really incapable of handling any physical stress to being able to accomplish an Ironman. And so the swimming, biking, and running that I do obviously is pretty hard on the body, but I can accomplish training for an Ironman in doing less swimming, less biking, and less running than you would expect. And that's because I spent a lot of time working on due diligence that was introduced to me by my guru, certified exercise physiologist, Jillian Halligan. And I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about what is involved in the due diligence to prepare your body for endurance events.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about when you think about an endurance event, how there is thousands upon thousands of repetitions of doing the same thing. And when you think about doing those same things over and over again, you can create a lot of injuries, especially if your musculoskeletal system is not in the right balanced position. So strength training is something that can create more symmetry in your body. Therefore, as you're doing those thousands of footfalls in your marathon, your overall body is able to tolerate that position, the proper position, that would actually cause you not to have as many injuries. So we have strength training that is going to create tissue tolerance to work. The other part and aspect that is critical is the way you care for your body after you train. So things like doing the soft tissue work, whether it's through a therapist, massage therapy, chiropractic therapy. You can also do your own self-therapy, a travel roller to roll out all of your muscles, hot, cold flush in the shower to flush out your muscles after you finish training, Epsom salt bath. These things all contribute to the recovery and regeneration of your tissue, allowing you to work hard the next day. And then the last thing is that when you're strength training, you need to do these movements that allow your mobility to stay intact. We don't want to develop strength that is restrictive and creating stiffness. We want to do strength training that is allowing your body to be very athletic and mobile. So a bodybuilder style of training is something that could be used as auxiliary movements and sort of a little bit of strength work, but the main focus should be on movements that allow you to open up. And Carol is a perfect example of somebody who is an endurance athlete, but used more typically explosive type movements to develop her body, like Olympic lifts, muscle cleans, power cleans, muscle snatch, power snatch, front squats, back squats. We did movements that were complex and caused her to have to move through big ranges of motion. So these three aspects of due diligence, combined with all of her endurance work, gave her the ability to tolerate the work that she did in her Ironman, even though she wasn't actually ever able to run the full distance of a marathon prior to running a marathon in her actual race. So it just speaks to how critical it is to care for your body in more than just the typical swimming, running, and cycling, if that happens to be your choice of endurance work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.